Regina's like the Barbie doll I never had. I'd never seen anybody so glamorous.
Do you ever think about the clothes that you shop for? The material that it's made out of, how it may look on your body, or where it may have originated from? According to the Ethical Consumer, the industry of fast fashion is one of the highest polluting industries in the world, aside from oil and gas. The fast fashion industry is an undeniable feminist issue, with 80% of the garment workers being underpaid, overworked females that are subject to unsafe working conditions, with many working upwards of 14 hours a day for barely livable wages. So I decided to pay a trip to my local Grand Junction fast fashion galleria, better known as the Mesa Mall. I went around 3:22 in the afternoon on a Friday, and let's just say that it was particularly difficult to find a good parking spot. When you first walk in, you are penetrated by lights of the arcade, alerted by sounds of happy children yelling and screaming with their shopping families, and aromatized by substances from the cafe court. Through observation, I've learned that there is not one distinct subculture of customer. Everybody must shop for different goods in a variety of size, preference of fabric or color, or maybe design. The real question is, however, how do high-end designer brands display diversity, ability, and inclusivity amongst their exclusive wear? So I dove into some of these stores, asking from primary sources how they promoted such and impeded on the industry of fast fashion. Some brands, like Victoria's Secret, declined to speak in an interview on behalf of the top.
I am here at Spencer's in the Colorado Mesa Mall with Representative Jade Spelt. Can you define what fast fashion is?
Quick, easy fashion that everybody can get their hands on, mass-produced, out of the box.
Perfect. And how do you think Spencer's contributes to fast fashion, which is one of the highest polluting industries in the world?
We go through different styles fairly quickly. When I say fairly quickly, it's not as quick as other stores, but a lot of product going to waste, unfortunately.
Unfortunately is right, because according to environmentalist Rachel Brown, the volume of clothing Americans throw away each year has only doubled since 2000. Data from the EPA indicates that in 2018, nearly 17 million tons of textile waste has ended up in landfills. This only shows that significantly large percentages of waste that textiles generate in total annually every year. This number is only growing by the day. Recycling clothing and buying from secondhand stores like thrift stores can impede on the industry of fast fashion.
I think American Eagle's pretty good with not doing fast fashion, I want to say. Everyone probably wants to say that about their store, but our styles are pretty unique, and I think they're kind of ahead of the fashion trend. Some trends we do follow, like we definitely have like the most basic, like tank tops and like jeans, like mom jeans, like wide leg jeans and stuff like that. But I don't know if we're necessarily like super fast fashion. Like a lot of our stuff is kind of different.
And can you tell me the initial setup of your store, and is your stock displayed on racks or mannequins, and do those mannequins display diversity?
Yeah, so I'm actually the merchandising manager, so I'm in charge of everything in the store, as well as being an assistant manager. So we redo the store once a month. In our store, we don't retouch or Photoshop any of our pictures online or in store. Our mannequins wear anything from a size 00 to a size 18 women's, and in men's it wears a 26 to a 38 on bottom. So we have pretty diverse options. So we don't really show like ability or disability, but our mannequins do have different skin tones that are inside the store, not necessarily the ones outside, because these ones are cloth. But I think we have pretty good diversity.
Yeah, for sure. I was noticing that.
Yeah, and then every month we do like, this is like clothes, but we do like different donations. So we'll do like mental health awareness, we did Ukraine donations, we do the Trevor Project, we do mental illness awareness donations. So every month is something different, and we'll be doing Pride Month soon, so we have like a lot of stuff in time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we do like voting too.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what kind of trends are on display right now?
Right now we have a lot of patterns. So we have a lot of dresses with different patterns. We have patches, a lot of stuff with patches, all of our shorts do. We have a lot of like smiley faces on everything. And we're a really eco-friendly company, so most of our jeans are made with recycled polyester and use recycled water in our factories. So it's really like recycle, like we have all of our like bags are like recycled denim, so yeah, so we have a lot of different patterns and stuff.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Following my interview with Claudia, it was evident that major name brands are becoming more aware as to how their clothing may have an impact on consumers as well as the textile workers who make them. Some had different ideas about the subject.
Can you tell me your name and the store that you work at?
My name's Alexis, and I work at Torrid in the Mesa Mall.
Perfect. And can you define what fast fashion is, and how do you think that Torrid contributes to this?
Oh man. So I think fast fashion is definitely something where it's an unethical practice with making clothing, such as having unsafe factories that clothing are made out of, and how like the workers are treated in those factories. Toward as a company, I've also done some research into this. I know that they aren't part of the fast fashion industry. I think most of our clothing are actually made in Vietnam.
Mesa Mall had a variety of recreational, food-related, and leisurely goods, limited, not excluding a photo booth, children's toys, vending machines, animal rides, and more. So next time you're at a high-end retailer, will you think about how you fit into all of this? Will you think about the mannequins and whether or not they look like you? While picking out your favorite color or size, will you think about who made the clothes you buy and where they will go?